So we are in the most painful trade of my entire life, man. I've been in this trade for hours, upon hours. Not really, but I've been in this trade for a long time. We finally got the inversion here, but I wanted to make this video while it's happening. I needed to go down here for $200 day, or I could just take profit the data low and not worry about $200. We'll kind of make a decision if it gets there. We'll just leave it here just in case it rips lower right away, right? And we can make a $200 day. Stops are pretty much at break even. And we're going to let it play out. But I do want to just talk about yesterday because if you see my account balance is down a lot more than what it was yesterday, right? And just real quick, this trade here, I mean, this is just crazy how long this has held. It's probably going to just inverse back up more than likely. We hit the equal lows. Now we're just going to cook up. I don't know, bro. It's going to be annoying. I'm going to lock my account after this trade, I hope. That's not what I did yesterday, though. You guys know I made the video yesterday, and I was, in the trade. I was in the video. I was saying I don't know if I'm going to get another trade. I took another trade, and if you guys follow me on Twitter, you would see the post I made. I took a trade. I had my target set. We had a big 50, 60-point candle coming out of nowhere. I guess Trump started speaking. It went within 1 or 2 points of my $200 day, and it reversed all the way up for nothing. And I ended up spiraling and gambling with a full contract and blew 240. Not even just 200. 240 because of the slippage on the full contract. So completely lost my head yesterday because of just getting really emotional, right? I would never have done that if the trade just didn't work out, if it just stopped me at break even, but it was just the fact that it came down within 1 or 2 points just got me extra emotional, which isn't an excuse. It's not, the market's fault, but it's my fault for letting myself react that way, right? I have the control to not react that way. I just want to see something here. Right, we were down, it's so tempting to just kill this trade and take $60 or like $80 on the day. Because this just looks so bad. But at the same time, it doesn't look bad in terms of we held this fair value gap, we swept the highs, we're starting to displace lower, we have the data lows, hopefully we can push to them. But it just looks bad in terms of how slow it's going. I've been in this trade since 11 a.m. It's 12:36 right now. But anyways, yesterday, so we did that. Not happy about it whatsoever. But I regrouped, and I thought to myself, what is the point of trading, right? What am I doing trading for? And I start to realize that I've been focusing on the wrong things. I've been focusing on things that don't matter, right? Which is $200 days, which is, right, different stuff like that. Instead of just trading the charts, I focus on being up or down on the day. And I need to realize, the biggest thing I need to realize is it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I make 200 today or not. The only reason I care about $200 days is because I'm fearful that I can't make $200 days. If I thought I could always make $200 days, then I wouldn't be so focused on a $200. I wouldn't feel so slighted if I didn't get a $200, right? It would just be part of the game. But because of that, because it feels so personal when you want to get a $200 day and you don't, and it goes right next to your TP and it doesn't, or you have a $193 day, if you know that, you're just following your edge, you're just following your system, you don't need the $200 days in a row. You don't need them, right? Because if you risk 200 on a trade, you know that if you win the trade, you're going to probably make 200. So don't worry about taking a profit because you're at $200. Don't worry about ending a day because you're at 200. Don't worry about not ending a day because you're only down $100, right? Trade the chart. And I start to realize that I put way too much focus, way too much emphasis on the wrong things, on the things that don't actually matter in trading, the things that don't dictate anything, right? This trade here has been a great lesson for me if it wins or loses, because watching this trade, I had to step away for a little bit because it was just too much to just watch go slow and slow and slow. But it was weird. I was glued in on the screen, and it's like watching something like your house burning down. It feels like your house is burning down because you can't do anything about it, right? You can't really, maybe that's not a great example because I guess you could do stuff about a house, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels like something that's out, it is something out of your control. And that's something that I have to learn to love. I have to learn to love the randomness of the markets. I have to learn to love letting my trades play out, because if it does play out, it's great, right? And if it doesn't, that's just part of the system. So, it's that randomness that I don't find comfort. I don't have comfort in it yet. I don't have comfortability in the uncomfortable. And I realized that with yesterday, and I looked at my account and I said, I'm only down $400 on the balance, right? I only have $1,000 buffer on the account, around $1,000, which is fine. But that being said, right, we only have $1,000 buffer, but I kind of, even just watching this kind of just throws my brain off, right? Because you're just so focused on stuff that you can't control. And it's just such a weird, right? Your mind is such a crazy thing that it has that much whatever power over you. But yeah, it's starting to learn how to understand that you can't control things. You're not going to be able to manipulate things the way you want. You just have to execute on an edge. You have to execute with something that repeats, something that you're comfortable with, something that you know. And it's like every little fluctuation when I'm watching this trade, or when I was earlier, especially when it was higher up, every single move, I could literally feel my brain just this uncomfortability, right? This just anxiety, I guess, in my brain of what's it gonna do? What's it gonna do? I can't do anything about it. I can't save it. I can't make it make me $200. I can't make it go in my direction. And it's that feeling of just, oh my gosh, we're about to get stopped for nothing, or oh my gosh, we're about to lose. And I could physically feel it. I can't even describe it, but I could physically feel it in my brain. And it's that sense that makes me just close trades. It's that uncomfortability that just makes me close a trade, or just impulse back into trade, or just do all the things I shouldn't do. That's what it is. It's just that thing in your brain. So yesterday, yeah, we looked for a trade. We took it, almost got $200 a day, and we just lost our mind. We couldn't deal with the fact that we didn't get the $200 when we felt like we should. And that's the little boy stuff, right? That's the little boy stuff. We can't be like that. Again, man, I'm happy with letting this play out, because this is teaching me, right? This $82 I'm up right now, I could cut it, but the lesson of letting this thing play to at least the data low is going to be a lot more, it's going to be invaluable compared to just taking $80 because there's $80, right? That $80 is not going to help me get a payout. That $80 is not going to help me pass it, or, like build my account buffer like crazy. It's just $80. Another great one trade tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever, one trade will make you $80, right? So why panic out and just sell for 80 for no reason? When you set your parameters, my stops in place, my take profits in place, and I can just let it be, right? I can let it be. And that's the hardest thing for me, is just letting it be. We're coming up in 2 hours on this trade. And I think, yeah, the main thing is I've been letting the trading affect me personally and mentally, right? My mental health has taken a massive decline trading. It's just got me doubting myself. It's made me lose confidence in myself. It's made me, angry at myself. And it's been hard. It's been really hard, especially this losing streak, because it just feels like no matter what I do, right, it just won't work. And that's not really the case. This trade right now, it feels like it's pretty even. I mean, it's closer to my stop than my take profit, but it's pretty even in terms of like it could stop me out or it could hit my take profit, right? Like it literally could do either one. But it feels like because of me or whatever, everything that I've gone through, that it's just going to stop me out, or it's just not going to move or something, right? That's how it feels. It feels like everything's against me, and it's not. It's just random. It's just the market. But it just feels like I've been in this spiral of negativity with myself, and just feel like everything is just out to get me, right? And it just feels like this trade is just not going to work out. And then I'm going to kick myself that I didn't take $90 that's up right now. But it just doesn't matter, right? It just doesn't matter. And my mental health has kind of declined a lot. I've been really just in my head, really just questioning. Like that reaction, man, it's really painful to watch, because we could have had a really nice 5-minute candle come in. But again, it doesn't matter. I can't control it. I can't make the market do what I want. I can't tell the market to go where I want. I don't have that power over the market. And I need to learn to embrace that and accept that and enjoy that, because that's trading. And think about how much more valuable today will be, or how much more appreciative I will be for this win if it hits my take profit. if it hits that $200 day for me. Because I do want to target London low, which is right here, but I'm not going to have to put myself through the stress of getting an extra 12 points, right? It's $24, yes, but I'm not gonna deal with it, right? I don't mind taking there because I could also take profit at the data low if it gets there, right? Right now at the data low, we're 35 points away from that and 37 points away from our stop, so we're literally a 1-to-1. It's literally a toss-up, a coin flip, a statistical coin flip of if we hit take profit or stop loss, and data low being the take profit, right? But yeah, my mental health has been taking a decline. It's just been hard to really appreciate myself, right? Not in a cocky way or whatever, but it's been hard to, I guess the word is to give yourself that self-love and really just be happy with who you are and be happy with what you're doing. Because I'm very fortunate to be able to do what I'm doing, but I take it for granted and I worry about the wrong things. I worry about stuff that doesn't matter. And I also need to realize too that I don't need a $200 day every single day. I don't need a $500 day every single day. I just need a couple of them, right? If you can make, and someone DM'd me on X the other day, and they were saying that his goal is to get 5 top step accounts, $20,000 of profit on each of them over the whole year. And that really doesn't sound too insane. Like that sounds obtainable, right? And the fact that that's obtainable is beautiful because that's $100,000. So just one account to make 20 grand. I'm not saying I can or will, but that's not an outrageous goal. And if you just do that within the year, so I don't need it. I don't need 20 grand this month. I don't need 20 grand this week. I don't even need 20 grand in the year. I just need like 10 grand, 5 grand, right? 5 grand across 5 accounts. That's 25K. That's pretty good, man. For a first year of making money, that would be pretty good. I'd be thrilled. I would be absolutely thrilled. And I think it comes down to the fact that there's different things I want to do with my life. I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to see the world. I want to be able to do stuff, and I need money, right? And that's why I like trading. It gives you that freedom, because I know it's not I need money in terms of I need doctor money, right? If someone offered me a job that I had to work and I had 4 weeks vacation, and I had a few sick days, and I had to work every 40, 60 hours a week, whatever. But I was guaranteed $200,000 a year. I just wouldn't take it. I wouldn't even think about taking it because I don't want the doctor money. I just want the trading freedom. I want the freedom. If I had another way to make money, not remotely or whatever, maybe I wouldn't even trade, right? I like trading. I think it's great, but I just want that freedom to live a life that I really want to do, that will make me happy, because I think that's the most important thing, is just to do something, live a life that makes you inspired, that makes you happy. And right now, this is unfortunate, right? This is unfortunate to watch, but it's a Friday. It's 12:47, right? We might go up and soup this high and keep going lower, but it is what it is, right? It is what it is. We can't control it. We can't try and control it. It's just gonna happen. But yeah, it's annoying, right? Because I could have taken $90 and now I can only take 65 if I want. But again, what's that going to do for me? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So it's going to be frustrating because it's going to be another day where I make no money. And after a rough week, we're down $600. If this stops us for nothing, we're down 600. Even if it hits our take profit, we're down 400 this week. We're down 400 this month. And it just seems like no matter what I do, it won't work. And that's just a negative mindset. It's not truth. That's not reality. It's not based in anything. That's based in emotions. That's based in fear. That's based in insecurity. That's based in lack of trust, lack of confidence. And it's just been really tough. Right now we're back only up 25 points, right? We were up cruising down here, right? This looked amazing 33 points ago. And it's just like, I want to just kill it, right? Just flatten it. Just take the $50 day, take the $60 day, and be happy and be like, okay, cool. This trade wasn't gonna work out because it doesn't look like it will, and we've ripped more in the last few minutes than we've ever dumped. So really, honestly, if we close above this high, if we inverse this 5-minute gap, I'm probably just closing this. Who cares at this point, right? It's just, who cares? I'm just closing this. I might even take a long, right? But this is the thing, man. This is just a perfect example of it. It seems like no matter what I do, no matter what I try, it just doesn't work. And that's just a horrible feeling. That's just a horrible thing to feel, right? It's just horrible. It's actually horrible. It's actually torture because it just feels like no matter what I do, it's just going to be the wrong answer or the wrong idea or the wrong whatever. And it just sucks, dude. It just sucks. And then it's like, dude, I bet if I close the trade and I go long, it dumps. I bet if I don't close the trade and I hold, it rips, right? It really feels like no matter what I would do, it's just not the right move. Because I could definitely see myself getting into this trade and going long here. Like 20-point stop. Target higher. I'm just going to close the trade there. I'm going to give myself one opportunity here. $82. And we try and hit 100 and we need 165. Go break even at this high. We'll go break even at this high here where we would got stopped out. And watch, I bet you we lose this trade because we did it, right? Just because we did this. Maybe I should just close it in the day. Which is my idea right now. But again, man, it just seems like whatever I do is wrong. But I'm going to let it play out. I'm going to go break even at this high. And I just feel like we've been too low to go lower to not hit these highs. I'm going to go break even at this high. But I don't want to lose. I might just close this trade. I can't lie. I cannot lie. I might just close this trade. But the risk is good and it looks good and the speed's there. Everything's there, man. Maybe we went break even too early, but I shouldn't be in this trade, so. But yeah, I've talked about everything I want. Now we'll just watch this trade out and see what happens, man. Hit that high and I can be happy about my break even. And then part of me wants to just take a profit at that high because it's like, oh, at least get something for this move. But why? Why would I do that? Because look, why would I do that? Well, because it's probably going to stop me at break even. Right? That's the reality. But if it hits my target, we get a $200 day, man. We need $163. So we'll do 164. Here's the break-even stop, guys. Here we go. Just need 30 points up. Would like to see this 5-minute inverse as well. Like, realistically, I probably shouldn't even be break even, but I just don't want to lose today, if I'm being honest, because I know if I lose, I'm losing $200. So I shouldn't be break even, but I am. Now it's just hidden hope, man. Hope we just rip, man. Come on, Trump, say something. Because I think he's talking today, but I don't know. I'm going to be very happy if this hits take profit, though, because this is a solid trade. We swept out all the lows here. We had displacement through this fair value gap. We had all this liquidity here, easy break-even point. This is a break-even point. So if it gets stopped at break-even, it gets stopped at break-even. There's nothing you can do about that. $11 seconds for a good close here. I want to see it close above that high. We have a new 5 minute come in. That's a great close. That's pretty good close. Up 100 on the day, could close it, but I want the $200. There's really no reason to close this trade, though, until it hits this high. If we have a reaction at this high, then we can close it. I'm going to take a profit at that high. And then we're going to go 10 points above. So 5, 10. Because I don't want to tap that high and not make nothing, man. It would be nice, man, if this thing will just run. No retracement, just straight up, right? Feels like that happens for every trade I don't take. $15 minutes about to open a new one here soon with another 1 hour. It's nice watching the 5 minute over the 1 minute, though, I can't lie. Even though it's a false sense of security, because it can drop just as fast. This could be beautiful, man. This could be it, man. This could be it, dude. I'm not even close to excited because it's going to hit that high, not even go up another 2 points, but it just feels like it could be it. It's a nasty wick, man. It just feels like maybe I might get it today, man. And then it's going to be like, oh, man, we can't get it if it doesn't. Man, I would love to. I would love to see this happen, man. I would absolutely love, oh my gosh, man. I would pay money for this to hit. Like, I would literally pay like $15 for this to hit, bro. Just to give me some, like, I don't even know, man. Just something to work from this week. Something to work with, I mean. Just a winning trade. Like a real winning trade. But we can't do anything about it, man. That's something we gotta learn. We can't make it go up. Even though I think it's closer. I think it's closer to TP than... Yeah, it's closer to TP than stop loss, man. That's always nice. And then if we were talking about here... Feels like it's the one. It feels like it could be the one, man. I don't even want to look at what the 1 minute looks like. Let's see if ES took the high, though. That could be something. Okay, ES is nowhere even near, so. Could just take 88 bucks, man. But why would I do that? It's probably going to retrace to the 5-minute fair value gap, and I have to be ready for that. Or the 5-minute inverse. I have to be ready for that. The next 1 hour candle is about to open. I want to see it open high. Come on, man. It can do it, man. I feel like this one's the one, man. As soon as it hits take profit or stop, the video's over. I'm done for the day. I'm locking my account. You guys are going to watch me lock it, though. Got to make sure that happens. I don't like that we put in no wick on this, but hopefully it just shoots up, man. I don't care what it does. If it shoots to here, I don't care what we do. We can go 1,000,000 points up, 1,000,000 points down. We can hit 0 or 1,000,000. I don't care if we just can go up here, man. $12 points away from the high, from where we're at. 18, 19 points. Come on. This is the real one I should walk away from. Has a real chance of hitting. It's probably going to retrace to the 5-minute, though. And I have to be okay with that, man. I literally just have to be okay with that. Because that's fine. That's how the market moves. Am I worried it's going to hit my stop? Of course I am. But who cares what I'm worried about? Could take 80 bucks. Have a $100 day. But why would I do that, right? Why would I do that? Why is my brain telling me to shut the trade off? Because I'm afraid. Because I feel like this is my only chance to get 200 bucks. It's not. It's not the only chance. There's a lot of times where this trade hits take profit. There's a lot of times where I don't, though. And I live in the world where, sadly, it doesn't most of the time. But eventually I'll be a person that hits it more than not, you know? Come on, man. This would be so just, oh my gosh. It will literally mean so much more than you guys even think. Like, I'm telling you, man, this will mean so much. And I know I'm being emotional, I'm being whatever, but this hitting take profit will actually mean so much more than you guys realize. Like, this will be just big. 10 points. Come on, man, please. Just please give it to me, man. Just please give it to me. Please, man, just give it to me, man. This is what I mean by it seems like no matter what happens, I'm just always right there. I'm just always right there. 2 points from even taking the high out, right? And I need it 5 points above that. But it's just, that's what I mean, man. It just seems like no matter what I do. But I just feel like this one's different, though. Let's see what this 1 minute's been looking like. I'm literally like frozen. I can't even like take my eyes off of it. I just hope this next 5 minute comes in and rips up. It like just feels like maybe I can do it. Maybe I can have a $200 day the right way with 2 micros. Maybe, right? That's what it feels like. Maybe. Let's see if NQ took it out, man. I'm going to be so annoyed. All right, we didn't. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm taking one here. I'm taking one there. I don't care. And then we're going double. What we needed. 5. I don't even care, bro. Just because I would not be able to live with myself, man, if it hits that high and just rips low. I really feel like I have a chance, man. I really do. I really feel like I can get this. And again, it's not me. I'm not doing nothing, but it really just feels like this is the day maybe where it actually works. Like, I can't tell you how much this will mean. I keep saying that, but it really will, like, it really will mean a lot to just hit that high. It really will. It will just take so much pressure and stress off my head, and then self-doubt. I physically feel, like, I can feel in my body just the tension, the anxiety. It's a nasty feeling. Feels like it wants to go on this candle. I like physically can't take it. Like my head is about to explode with just anxiety. And it's not because I don't think it can get up there. I really do think it can. But it's just because I think it can also get back to my stop. It's such a weird dynamic because I know every ounce of me knows just hold, just hold, just hold, just hold. Even if though I want to take it off right now, just hold, just hold, just hold, just hold, just hold. But I want to just close it because what if it doesn't get there? What if? Just hold, just hold, just hold. It'll be a lot more rewarding if I hold. 2 points. 1 point. 1 point. There's no way, man. There's no way. Just so I don't blow my account. I'm sorry, man. I know nobody wants to see that, but just so I don't blow my account. Because I promise you, if that thing didn't hit and it reversed for nothing, I would have blown my account. So I am so sorry for everyone that wanted to see me hold that, but I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't do it. I literally couldn't do it. 200 minus 104. We need $96. So we're going to go 96.50 or 97. This is why, man. This is why I had to do that, because if it didn't get there, I would probably lose my, or not lose my account, but I would hit $200 loss 100%. 100%. Because that's just, I don't even know. It still makes my skin crawl, the fact that it hasn't got there yet. And it's going to do it right now, and I just missed out on like $4 or $5, right? And it might be the difference between hitting this and getting our $200 day. But I'm fine. I'm fine with that, because I know I couldn't handle if this doesn't hit take profit. So let's just see it, man. Let's just see one go through. Let's just see one go through. This is unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. I can't even express how annoying. I'm so glad this is on video. This is one of the best accurate representations of trading and how I feel when I trade, and the anxiety, and the reasons I cut trades early, and the reasons I don't hold trades is because of this right here. This right here. This right here. A half point. A half point. I took my profit. That's why. I took a profit, and it's probably gonna get up there. But this is making me want to just rage. It's making me want to just close the trade and not even worry about $200. This is mind numbing. I literally, my brain hurts. My brain physically hurts. My brain is uncomfortable. My brain is genuinely uncomfortable right now. I don't know how to explain it, dude. This is just torture. This is why it's hard for people to trade. This is why trading is the hardest thing you'll ever do, is because how do you look at this? How do you sit here and have this happen? How can you control yourself, right? How is that possible? That's why I don't know if I'll ever be able to trade, because I don't know if I'll ever be able to do this without any emotions, because I don't have emotionless here. I'm not emotionless there. So let's see if it would have got our original. We needed 5 points. So I'm glad I took one. We're going to go to 1-to-1 on this high. We need 13 points. We're willing to give up 13 points. I don't know where I put my stop. This is where I don't know if I just cut the trade. I don't know if I just trail my stop. I don't know if I let it hit my break even. I don't know. This is where I'm not good. But I want the $200 day, but I don't want to not make the 67 that I'm up right now, because this would be my final take profit if I wasn't focused on $200. Yeah, it still has room, man. I'll just let it go. So it's like, is a $200 day worth $68? If we close above this, I'll probably stay in it. But now it's just like I'm just hoping, right? Like there's no reason for it to go there. I'm just hoping for a $200 day. Like it just doesn't feel like trading. Just feels like hoping, bro. I'm about to close this. Yeah, this is where I really struggle to know what to do. Because am I just hoping for $200 day, or am I closing the trade early? I think I'm just hoping. I think I need to get out. Because it's just like, am I just hoping, or like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't regret that. You guys are gonna watch me lock this. Good trade, right? Good trade. 5-minute inversion, held it to the high, but that's the problem, man. That's the problem with these $200 days. Is it not holding correct, or is it wrong to try and hold the $200 when it's not really a take profit, right? This high here is the valid take profit, but it was 5 points, so $20 short of a $200 day. But because I didn't just take both off there, I missed out on money, right? I missed out on a lot of money. We missed out on right here. We could have made 37 points on both of them, right? So that's where it gets tricky. Is holding, and it might go up there, right? And it might not have hit my break-even point, and it might go up, and I would have the $200 day. But I don't know. You guys let me know if I did the right thing by closing it, or if I should have held for a $200 day. I really don't know. Again, because there's nothing here that we're targeting on the higher time frame. We have this like there's just an imbalance here, right? So again, it's probably gonna get up there. I don't really care if it does, right? I locked my account, so I can't do anything. Long video, long video. Hopefully you guys fast forward through some of this, but happy with this last trade. We waited all day for something. We got it. We swept out these lows here. We inversed this move. We had this low resistance liquidity. Why I was confident taking this trade is because I was confident we would get a break-even point, even if it was tight. And the break-even point worked. It created a breakaway gap, and we hit the high. So I'm happy with the trade. Selfishly, I would love to see it just start dumping, because then it would make me feel good about closing the trade. But it doesn't really matter. I made the money. I would have made more if I wasn't focused on the $200 day, right? That's something we need to take into consideration in the future, right? But we've kind of fixed this week a little bit. Not really. We're still down a lot, but nice to end the day with a win. Want to talk about what I did yesterday after the fact. Tough week, but our views, it's the most views we've gotten in a week on YouTube, so I guess that's a positive. But yeah, I probably should have just held this and tried to get the $200 a day. I don't know. That felt almost worse than just closing the trade. Like rules wise, like it feels worse to just hold above your targets. Because I'm someone that can't even hold to my targets. So trying to get more and more and more just feels like greed. It doesn't feel like trading. It feels like everything I'm not supposed to do. But again, maybe I closed down I shouldn't have. So let me know. Hopefully you guys had a good week. This long video, but it was a good video. And I'm happy with it. So I will see you guys. I will the next time I see you guys, I will be in Madrid. So excited for next week, man. It's gonna be a great week. It's gonna be a great week, and just right, don't let trading affect your mental health like it's been affecting me, and just focus on the stuff that's really important in life. And I will see you guys in the next one. Don't want to make it any longer. Peace.